Hi guys! In this video, I'm going to show you how to use a button property specifically in Notion. In the last video, we looked at button blocks, which is like this on a page. And in this video, we're going to use a database and show you how to use button properties. And just to recap, a button is just something you click that will produce a response that is automated. So let's go and check out this database. I created a basic task database, and you can use it for whatever. It could be a task, it could be a contact list or project list or anything you need to track. And so I just have the name of the task, the status, which by default is just going to be not started, in progress, and done. And then priority, which is in progress, and then high, medium, low. I added a completed by line and a due date and a completed on. You could also add like a assigned or something important or notes. But we'll go ahead and do the button and I'll show you what this looks like. So add property, click here, and there is a button. So when you generate a button, you can click on this button and nothing will happen. What you need to do is program the button. So let's just call this start. And we'll edit the automation. So when you click the button, let's just say you can again send an email to someone that you're starting a project, but just for our own sake, let's say the status will change to in progress when you click the start button and save. So now if I have this project and I click start, it will change the status. Now this isn't particularly helpful. Like, I mean, you save like 1 second. You can do this versus clicking here, right? So you want to combine a bunch of properties or edits, automations in your button. So we'll create a new button, and this one we will call it end. So this is when you finish a task, and what we want to do is edit the property so that the completed on will trigger the date trigger, so we know when we finished. We will also edit the property so the priority maybe is not even existent, or we can do the status to being done. So now we have two things, and maybe we want to add an email, let somebody know we're done, but we'll do these two for now. And now when we click on end, it will go to done and completed on. You can add completed by in the automation. You just go back and then add action and then edit property and completed by, and then add your name or username, and it will automatically. So how you would do that is actually I would create one column where end is by user 1, and then another one where end is by user 2. And so if you click on one, then it's done by Jason, versus end2 is done by somebody else. But since we want to combine as many automations that make sense as possible, let's go back to start and actually add that maybe when we start a task, it will automatically get like at least medium priority, because I mean it was important enough to start. So now we can do that. The problem is when you automate, this completed on is hard to delete, so you have to go here and clear it. You can't just backspace and press enter, because it's going to go back here. So we can create a new button called reset. And for this will just be there in case you change your plans or you don't want to work on something anymore. And the automation will be to edit the property. And what you do is status, you just leave it blank. And then you add action, edit property, completed on, and also leave it blank. So just click on done. And so we'll save this. And when I save this, now when I click on reset, well, I don't think I did the priority. So let's go back and let's add property and priority also blank. So save and then reset. So now whenever I click on reset, I can delete it. And of course, we can go back and sort by status. So there you go. That's how you use button properties in a database. And hope this helps. Thank you.